Just go ahead and start off. Just give us your thoughts on the match tonight.
Yeah, I think definitely an unlucky call on the PK. If that call's not there, it's a 0-0 game. But I think offensively we need to take care of our chances. We had enough. We had enough pressure on them that I think that we could have put a few away. And I thought actually defensively we were pretty efficient. I thought that we were moving the ball through the back well, but it's all about finishing the opportunities we get. We know that it is preseason, but NWSL can be brutal at times. And if you don't finish your chances, that'll come back and bite you. So I think that this is a game we can look back on and take a lot from, learn a lot from going into our regular season. Obviously, we're bummed not being able to continue into the Challenge Cup, but it's a really good opportunity for us to reset and approach regular season with a fresh mindset.
All right, we'll go to questions. We'll start with Ryan Clark from the Oregonian.
Hi, Bella.
Hi.
Is in terms of the conversation in the locker room after the game, looking ahead to the regular season, what was that conversation like, and what's the mindset now going forward?
Yeah, I think it's a mix of, man, that's unlucky, and also it needs to be better. And I think that you can have a game where both of those things are true. We need to be better. We need to be more clinical in our finishing. We had done well to create more opportunities, but we need to be more clinical in our finishing, more ruthless, more dangerous. And on the flip side, if you don't do that, you can be at risk for an unlucky call, like the PK we got. So I think those are the conversations we're having about how we can be more dangerous, how we can put these opportunities away so that we're not walking away from a game that's dictated by a penalty kick.
All right, we'll go to Melina next.
Thank you. Hi, Bella.
Hi.
I just want to ask you, what's your balance of this Challenge Cup? Leaving aside maybe this game that you already said it was an unfortunate call. What's your balance? What are the positives and negatives? Thank you.
Yeah, I think obviously the Challenge Cup is something we wanted to advance through. We had our sights on winning the Challenge Cup, especially after winning it last year and having a lot of success in last year throughout the tournaments throughout the year. But we also have to understand that we have a lot of fresh faces on the team. We are trying a lot of new things. We're trying new formations. So while it's disappointing that we're not moving on, we had a lot of learning opportunities throughout the Challenge Cup. We've had a lot of growth moments that I think will serve us well moving forward. It's better to have these, growing moments now than in regular season. So, we're taking what we can from it and balancing that out with knowing that we can be better.
All right, we'll take one last question from Kyle Pinnell.
Hey, Bella, kind of building off of that last response, but when you kind of look at how the last 6 games have gone and mentioning it's preseason and looking at the growth in which you guys want to achieve, just what are some things, thinking back, that, you guys are going to spend the next week working on when you look back that's been helpful, and just kind of what some of your takeaways are from the different games as a whole collective versus just this one?
Sure. I think that we really put an emphasis on growing into games. We've had a lot of different looking games. I think that we've had games where we've started really strong and then kind of lost it in the second half. We've had games where we've started flat-footed and then we've come back and really shown who we are. And when we have games like this where it's up and down kind of throughout the whole game. So I think, every game's kind of been different, but the theme that we keep saying is that we want to continue to be ourselves from the first whistle to the last whistle. We don't want to have these big drops in momentum. If we can manage these other teams, we want to be able to dictate the pace of the game, be ourselves. And so trying to find that rhythm while also trying these new formations, trying new positions, trying new players in the field, trying to manage that with taking this opportunity to try new things has been a challenge, but I think everyone's really embraced it as a good challenge that we all have needed.